How's it going, everyone? Jay here with LMR.com. In today's video, we're going to be covering the removal and installation of the alternator on all 1994 and 1995 GT and Cobra models. There's nothing worse than having a subpar charging system on your Mustang. This can cause many different issues, including idling problems, dimming lights, or even a dead battery. Let's head over to our 95 Cobra in the shop we have here today to show you how simple these are to install. First, open your hood and support your hood with your prop rod. Next, disconnect both the positive and negative battery terminals. Now you can remove your stock airbox from the car. You have your main clamp at the throttle body and the 8mm bolt on the fender. Once the bolt is removed, remove the grommet from the fender. Disconnect the vent tube going to the oil fill nipple. Make sure to disconnect the mass airflow sensor when removing the airbox. Remove the inlet tube located at the throttle body. Now you can fully remove the air intake from the car. Keep in mind, the studs shown will seat in the rubber grommets located on the frame rail. Using a 3/8 drive ratchet and extension, loosen the belt tensioner and remove the belt. Set the belt aside. If your vehicle is still equipped with the air injection tube bracket, remove the 10mm bolt on the bracket at this time. Locate both of the retaining bolts holding the alternator to the bracket. The lower bolt is a 15mm and the top bolt is a 13mm. Remove both of these at this time. Using a flat-bladed screwdriver or a pry bar, dislodge the alternator from the bracket. Flip the alternator over and locate the stator and regulator plugs as well as the factory power wire. Remove the cover on the main battery lug, and then remove the 10mm nut holding this in place. Take this time to check over your regulator and stator connectors. If these are damaged or broken, we have you covered. Check out the links in the description if you are needing to replace these. Using a small flat-bladed screwdriver, pull up on the tabs and remove these from the alternator. Now we can begin installing the new alternator. Start by installing your stator plug, voltage regulator plug, and then your power wire. Before reinstallation of the alternator, take a small hammer and lightly tap the bolt retainer towards the front of the vehicle. This will allow the alternator to go in much easier. Now you can set the alternator back in place on the bracket. Line up the holes and install the upper and lower bolts. Tighten these down to spec. Also, take this time to reinstall the 10mm bolt back on the air injection pump bracket. Reinstall the serpentine belt. Reinstall the airbox, mass airflow connector, and the air charge temp sensor connector. Go ahead and install your vent tube back in place at this time. Reinstall the rubber grommet and the 8mm bolt on the fender. Tighten down your main clamp located at the throttle body. Reconnect both your battery terminals. Check over your work, and you are all done. Well, everybody, this one is an awesome upgrade for any 94-95 5-liter Mustang. Install time should roughly take you about an hour from start to finish. If you like what you have seen here today, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Also, turn on notifications and make sure that you stay up to date with any new tech-related videos like this one. As always, keep it here with the real Mustang enthusiasts at LMR.com.